Hello, this is Stan. I'd like to share with you my observations on the account of the rich man and the beggar Lazarus that's found in the Gospel of Luke, chapter 16, verses 19 to 31. And my observation is that I believe that it is a true account of two men who lived in Israel. And we see their lives here, and we see their post-death states after they die. Okay, so I don't think it's made up as a parable to teach something, although you could teach something from it, I'm sure. But that's not really what it is. It is a true account. What I've done is I have at the end of the video, I wrote up what I believe are the my reasons for saying it, that that's the case. And you're welcome just to jump to that if you wish right now. But what I want to do right now is read through the account and then present to you my reasons for affirming that it is a true account and not an invented parable. So let's go to my eSword program. I'll use the King James here as well. And let me go up to verse 19. Okay. And there was a certain rich man, and he was clothed. Sorry, let me repeat that. There was a certain rich man, which was clothed in purple and fine linen, and fared sumptuously every day. In the King James, the word which often just means who. In this case, it just means who was clothed. Okay, that's confusing to us these days. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which, that is, who was laid at his gate full of sores. Very sad condition. And desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores. And it came to pass that the beggar died, and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. That would be his departed spirit. The rich man also died, and was buried. That refers to his body, of course. And in hell he lift up his eyes, being in torments, and seeth Abraham afar off, and Lazarus at his bosom. And he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus, that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame. But Abraham said, Son, remember that thou in thy lifetime receivest thy good things, and likewise Lazarus evil things. But now he is comforted, and thou art tormented. And besides all this, between us and you, there is a great gulf fixed, so that they which would pass from hence to you cannot, neither can they pass to us that would come from thence. Then he said, I pray thee therefore, Father, that thou wouldst send him to my father's house. For I have 5 brethren, that he may testify unto them, lest they also come into this place of torment. Abraham saith unto him, They have Moses and the prophets, let them hear them. He said, Nay, Father Abraham, but if one went unto them from the dead, they will repent. And he said unto him, If they will not hear Moses and the prophets, neither will they be persuaded, though one rose from the dead. That's the full account. It only appears once in the New Testament. It's here in Luke chapter 16 at the end. So now I wish to offer you my reasons for saying that this is not a parable. That is what I mean by that it's not invented. It's not an invented story that's made up by Jesus to teach the Pharisees about riches and so forth. Although you certainly could. It's actually a warning rather than a parable, but it's the same idea. But here's my proofs. So let me go to them, please. And here it is. I've written them up on this Word document. Okay? Word pan, rather. Luke 16, 19 to 31. My view on why the passage about the rich man and the beggar Lazarus is a true account, not a made-up story. Number one, no other made-up parable ever names anyone, but this account names Lazarus and Abraham, Israel's most famous patriarch. Two, if the beggar and the rich man are made up, how could the real Abraham comfort one fictitious person and have a conversation with another fictitious person? I mean, to me, that's like, say, well, you know, let's say a fictitious person like, say, Sherlock Holmes. Well, he certainly could have never had a real conversation with President Theodore Roosevelt. You know, and if anybody ever said that they had a conversation, they would be lying, because that's not possible. But here, we can't have made-up people talking with a real person. Number three, even worse, if the story was entirely made up by Jesus, he put fictitious words into the mouth of Abraham. That would make him a false witness. That is, if Abraham never said them, which would be impossible. Therefore, this passage is a true account of two men who lived in Israel, then tells of their post-death states and their interaction with the departed spirit of the real but long dead Abraham. So those are my reasons for maintaining that this whole account is not a parable, in the sense that the thing is made up to illustrate some point, because of these reasons. Well, you're welcome to consider them for yourself, and perhaps you'll find these reasons compelling. I do. That's why I took some time to make the case for them. So may the Lord richly bless you in your own contemplation and meditation as you read His Word, and grow in the grace and the knowledge of God. Thank you for your time. God bless you. Amen.